14 huge home and away spoilers for next week. Hey there, home and away fans. Welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into all the juicy drama from Summer Bay. If you're as hooked on the show as we are, then you're in for a treat. Next week's episodes, airing from May 27 to 31, are packed with surprises, heart-stopping moments and jaw-dropping twists. From secret plans to escape the country to romantic weddings and scandalous embraces, we've got it all covered. So, grab your popcorn and stay tuned because you won't want to miss these 14 huge spoilers coming your way. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all the latest Home and Away updates. Coming up on Home and Away, Tane makes plans to flee the country with baby Maya. Elsewhere, Leah and Justin finally get hitched, Valerie stitches up Theo, and Eden catches Levi and Mackenzie in a passionate embrace. Here's a full collection of 14 huge moments. 1. The police are on Tane's tail. Alright, let's dive into the intense drama with Rose, Harper, Dana, and baby Maya. So, Rose and Harper are gearing up to meet with baby Maya's mother, hoping to smooth things over and sort everything out. But out of nowhere, Dana bursts into the police station completely frantic and panicked. She's in a state because she believes Tane has kidnapped Maya. This revelation throws everyone into a spin. Rose, already under pressure, is absolutely furious with Dana. She's fuming because Dana's actions have breached Tane's avio, and now she's blaming her for Maya's disappearance. It's a boiling pot of emotions, with Rose's anger and Dana's desperation creating a charged atmosphere. Without wasting any time, Rose switches into action mode. She knows every second counts. She heads straight to Tane's house, determined to find any clue that could lead her to Maya. Rose's frustration and worry are palpable as she scours Tane's place, hoping to uncover something that will point her in the right direction. She's driven by a mix of professional duty and personal concern, making this search both urgent and deeply personal. The tension is sky-high as she pieces together the puzzle, trying to get ahead of Tane before it's too late. 2. Molly clashes with Rose Mackenzie and Molly are shocked when Rose suddenly turns up at their place. But while Mac tells the officer she's free to search Tane's room, Molly stops her. Standing in the doorway, Molly refuses to let his girlfriend pass without a search warrant and is adamant that Tane has done nothing wrong. Will his act of loyalty to his friend cost Molly his relationship? 3. Maya's mum comes forward. Meanwhile, Maya's mum Sonia makes an appearance at the police station. She reveals to Rose and Harper that her baby girl is actually called Poppy and that she's excited to be reunited with her. But with still no idea where Tane has taken the child, Rose buys some time by telling Sonia she needs to undergo routine ID checks and DNA tests before she sees Poppy. 4. Irene supports Dana. Dana is feeling overwhelmed with guilt about the whole Tane situation and needs to talk it out. So she turns to Irene, hoping for some support. Dana spills everything, pouring out her worries and guilt about how things have gone down with Tane and baby Maya. Instead of being judgmental, Irene listens carefully and then gently reminds Dana that Tane is an adult who makes his own choices. Irene makes it clear that Dana couldn't have prevented Tane from taking Maya, no matter how much she might wish otherwise. This reassurance from Irene helps ease some of Dana's guilt, giving her a moment of clarity in the midst of all the chaos. Just when Dana thinks she can't handle any more stress, her phone buzzes with a text from Tane. He says that Maya is safe but warns her not to contact him again. This cryptic message leaves Dana reeling, her mind racing with questions and fears. She knows she needs to act fast, so without hesitating, she grabs her phone and calls Rose. Dana's head is spinning, but she's determined to keep Maya safe and bring this whole mess to an end. 5. Levi eases Mac's fears. Having resumed their affair, Mac apologizes to Levi for deliberately introducing herself to Imogen. She explains that she wanted to know more about the woman he goes home to at night, and that her insecurities got the better of her. Levi assures his lover there's no competition and she's the one he wants to be with. 6. Stevie sacks Cash. Stevie receives a text from the ex-boyfriend of Crystal, her deceased co-star from Death Throes, to say the inquest into her death has been concluded. Cash is able to pull some strings with his former police contacts to find out that Crystal's death has been ruled as misadventure, and it's not the news Stevie wants to hear. Already convinced the same guy who killed Crystal is now after her, Stevie spirals into despair and fires Cash. 7. Leah makes a worrying discovery. Curiosity gets the better of Leah when she lays her hands on Justin's secret wedding folder. Taking a look inside, she finds a piece of paper with the words "The VJ Issue" circled in red pen. She confronts Justin and demands to know what's going on with her son. He's annoyed with Leah for not trusting him, but promises everything is in hand. 8. VJ surprises his mum. Soon it's time for Justin and Leah's big day, and the groom is fuming when best man Theo turns up late after a night of partying with Valerie. Leah is also convinced VJ won't make the ceremony, but he surprises her at the last minute. It turns out the VJ issue was simply Justin working out the logistics of collecting him from the airport, and Leah feels foolish for ever doubting her future husband. 9. Leah and Justin get married. As Leah walks down the aisle, escorted by VJ, she's completely overwhelmed. All around her, she sees Justin's vision for their perfect day come to life, and it's even more beautiful than she imagined. The flowers, the decorations, and the warm atmosphere. It's all so Justin, and it fills her heart with joy. Leah's emotions are written all over her face, a mix of happiness and awe, as she steps closer to the man she loves. It's a moment she'll never forget, surrounded by their friends and family, feeling the love and support from everyone present. John steps up as their wedding celebrant and absolutely nails it. His words are heartfelt, and he adds just the right amount of humor and sincerity. The emotional speeches tug at everyone's heartstrings, and when it's time for Justin and Leah to exchange vows, there's not a dry eye in the house. The moment John declares them husband and wife, it's pure magic. The love and commitment between Justin and Leah shine through, making it a day to remember for everyone who witnessed their beautiful union. 10. Valerie plants drugs on Lyric. While the guests enjoy the after-party, Justin confronts Theo and demands to know why he stole money from him to buy drugs. Theo tries to bluff his way out of it, but it's no use as Justin declares that Valerie has to go. Valerie doesn't take the news well and refuses to get rid of her pills. Needing to find a place to stash the drugs, she settles on one of Lyric's guitar cases. 11. Rose finds Valerie's drugs. The next morning, Theo is fuming when Kirby calls a band meeting to discuss his escalating drug problem. Lyric, minus Remy, who's otherwise engaged with Stevie, head off in their van to collect their equipment from the wedding venue. Passing Rose in a police car, Theo panics and puts his foot down. He eventually pulls over, but Rose clocks his anxious behavior and decides to search the vehicle. And what does she find in one of the guitar cases? Valerie's pills. 12. Harper talks some sense into Tane is laying low at his cousin's house with baby Maya when he suddenly sees his own face splashed across the TV news. The panic sets in quickly, and he knows he needs to act fast. Desperate and unsure of what to do next, Tane grabs his phone and calls Marley, asking him to bring his passport. He's thinking about making a quick getaway to escape the escalating situation. But when the door opens, it's not just Marley standing there. Harper has come along too. Tane's heart sinks as he realizes this might not go the way he planned. Harper doesn't waste any time. She explains to Tane that Maya's real name is Poppy, and that she has a mummy who is out of her mind with worry, desperately wanting her little girl back home. The weight of Harper's words hits Tane hard. He looks at Maya, Poppy, and knows deep down that he can't keep running. It's a tough pill to swallow, but Tane starts to see that the right thing to do is to face reality and make things right. It's a turning point for him, as he realizes he needs to stop thinking about himself and start considering what's best for Poppy. 13. Tane feels the force of the law. Supported by Mally and Harper, Tane returns Poppy to the police station, where Sonia shares a tearful reunion with her daughter. The sweet moment is short-lived, however. When Tane is placed under arrest on charges of kidnap, Harper tries to reassure Tane they'll get him the best legal help, but he seems resigned to his fate. 14. Eden rumbles Levi and Mac's affair. After dealing with the intense situation involving Tane, Rose swiftly shifts her focus to Theo, Eden, and Kirby, arresting them for drug possession. The trio finds themselves spending an uncomfortable night in the holding cell, a stark contrast to their usual lives. It's a tough night, full of anxiety and regret as they contemplate the trouble they're in. In the morning, Eden, desperate for help, calls Levi. Without hesitation, Levi comes to their rescue and arranges for their bail. The relief is palpable as they're released, and for a brief moment the siblings share a touching moment of gratitude and closeness, relieved to be out and leaning on each other for support. However, this brief moment of calm is shattered when Eden steps into the car park. She stops in her tracks, stunned, as she sees Levi passionately kissing Mac. The shock hits her like a wave, and all the relief from earlier evaporates instantly. The sight of Levi and Mac together is a betrayal that Eden wasn't prepared for, and it leaves her feeling hurt and confused. The sweet reunion with her siblings is quickly overshadowed by this unexpected and painful discovery. Well, folks, there you have it. 14 huge spoilers for next week's episodes of Home and Away, airing from May 27 to 31. From Tane's desperate attempt to flee with baby Maya to Leah and Justin's breathtaking wedding, it's going to be a week full of drama, twists, and surprises in Summer Bay. And let's not forget the shocking revelations, emotional reunions, and heartbreaking betrayals that will keep us on the edge of our seats. So, make sure you don't miss out on all the action. Tune in to see how these jaw-dropping moments unfold, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more Home and Away updates. Until next time, happy watching.